Well, hello there, and welcome to our podcast, Wrap Up and Unwind, with Z and Roderick, inspired by our life experiences, where we share our loves of movies, TV series, books, and video games, and also get real with our thoughts on all things concerning life and faith. You can find us on YouTube and Spotify. Hit the subscribe, follow, or sign up button so you don't miss an episode.
Merry Christmas. And since we're here for Christmas, we have another episode for you guys. And yeah, I'm Roderick. This is Z. And we are here to talk about our Christmas traditions, what our favorite music is at Christmas, and also what we like to do during the Christmas season. So yeah, to start things off, what are your Christmas traditions?
Okay, I think in general, I don't think I ever had a Christmas tradition, but
Oh,
as an
okay.
adult now, I'm making my own, which is where I rotate between spending Christmas with family and spending Christmas by myself.
Oh, okay.
So, so far, so good. I'm enjoying the one, especially when I get to spend Christmas by
Yeah.
myself. It's been
Oh,
great.
okay.
So,
So like, what do you particularly do when you're on your own?
when I'm on my own,
Yeah.
nothing, literally.
Beautiful.
I feel like by myself is kind of like any other day. I sleep a lot, which I love. I just get to sleep and
Yeah.
eat, stuff my face. It's
Yeah.
great. It's like a normal day and it's quiet. I don't know
Oh, okay.
why. I just love it that way.
A lot more quiet around Christmas, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes it's okay, and sometimes I guess
It's not okay.
you want no, it's still okay as well. I feel like
Okay.
sometimes you want to be by yourself, and sometimes you want to be around family.
Yeah, yeah,
So yeah, so rotating that way is kind of great for me because I get to have like my own tradition, so to speak.
yeah,
So what about you?
yeah. For me, yeah, spending time with family and eating a bunch of food,
Oh
which is the most
yes, the
amazing
food.
part of it. We always get like a lot of like a banquet, basically.
Ooh,
Well, it feels like one anyway.
does your mom
And we get,
cook?
we get the big plates. So
Oh,
like
oh
we always get like
yes.
a lot of food on there. So it's always good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does your mom do a lot of the cooking?
yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
From the morning
Yeah,
to
mom,
yeah,
I feel like mom's cooking are the best,
yeah,
which is
well,
why when
yeah,
I spend, well, I mean, obviously, when I spend it by myself, I'm not having my mom there. So I'm doing like, I go to like a Nigerian restaurant and just order
okay.
a lot of food for Christmas and I just eat
Yeah,
it. Obviously, I don't finish everything because I always order a lot, but just eat a bit so that it still feels in the Christmas spirit. And
yeah.
majority of the time, I'm sleeping. I don't know why. It's just like
It's a day
after
off.
I eat, I just sleep. I think it's the food. It's the
But
food.
that's the
After
thing with
eating, you
food, is
sleep.
like you either vomit it out or you sleep. One
You
of these
sleep.
two is happening.
You just
Yeah,
sleep. I love it.
that's the thing. So like
So
what kind
far,
of shows are you into during the Christmas season?
what am I into?
Yeah, 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 those shows.
Ooh, I mean,
Is there any particular show that you like to like lean on during that time,
doing.
or is it just
Oh,
random?
you know what? I, as much as I always, I always tend to like prepare like all the Christmassy movies like on Netflix or
Yeah,
TV or whatever, and then the actual day comes, and I press play or start it, and I just can't be asked, and I don't watch it.
yeah.
But I will say when when that happens, I end up watching Home Alone. I don't know why.
Really?
I just love Home Alone. For me, is such a Christmas movie. I just want Home
Okay,
Alone, like
wow.
banger,
So
one, two.
is that your favorite one in the series, or is it just the only one that you see?
Um, I don't. I think the first one. I mean, when the first one is great, but I just watch it in that order, like Home Alone one, Home Alone two,
The
and
whole
three.
day?
Yeah, I just watch it in that order. Kevin. I love
Oh,
it.
okay.
I love Home Alone. So I just watch that. That's if I'm in the mood of watching something and I'm still in the mood of like watching something Christmassy, then I go Home Alone.
Yeah.
If I'm not in the mood of a Christmas movie, then a crime drama, a K drama, whatever, I would
Actually, are
watch
there
it.
any K dramas that have you watched that are Christmas related?
Oh my God. I don't think so.
Yeah, because I've never
I,
seen one
no, I
actually.
don't think they have like Christmassy related ones, to be fair. Or
Oh
please
man,
correct me if I'm wrong. If there are any, please let us,
I want to watch them.
let us know. I want to watch that, but I don't think they celebrate Christmas the way we do Christmas. I don't know.
Wait, has there ever been like a Marvel movie with Christmas
Christmas
as the
themed?
focus?
No,
Like a Christmas movie?
I don't think so. I mean, it's
That's
like in the
surprising.
background of like maybe. I can't really, there are a lot of them. So probably, and yeah, in the background, because I know like DC has done like, series that has like, oh, it's Christmas kind of thing,
Yeah,
episode kind of related in that way. But I don't know if there are any like K dramas or like Marvel stuff that are like Christmas related. Please let us know. I don't know. I haven't
well,
seen any so
it's
far.
surprising to me. That's the thing.
Yeah, so
It
far,
it sounds like it could
isn't
make a
it?
lot of money. They did that.
I think so too. Do you have any Christmas movie?
To be honest, I go random. I just watch whatever is really good that I find interesting. Sometimes I do Christmas stuff, but that's
Okay.
mostly maybe cartoons, I guess. If it's something that I want to watch. Yeah.
I think,
I mean, whenever Home Alone is on, I put it on and
yeah.
watch
I mean, come on, Home Alone.
whichever one.
I mean the
Yeah, it's
old
always
ones,
on.
not the new one, the old ones.
Oh, there's a new one.
Yeah, I mean, there's like an English one, I think. I don't know. I don't.
You
I
know what? You know what the thing is? Well, I remember now. It's Paddington. Is there now a new Paddington that's gonna come out?
never really got into patterns. I think I did as a child,
Yeah,
but as an adult, I mean, I watch it when my niece and nephew are watching something paddington related.
yeah.
But as an adult, yeah, I don't think it's really my thing. To be fair.
It's not
Which
that
is
good.
why,
I
which is
watched the
why,
first one.
sorry,
That's about it. I
the
watched the
first one.
first one though.
Okay.
It was okay.
I didn't see that either. I haven't seen that. I think, which is why, like I said, I think there's an English Home Alone, which,
Ah,
yeah, which I think there is on Disney, I think.
oh gosh,
Please correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, when they remake stuff, it's like, no, I
it's
want the
never
old
good.
one.
It's never good.
So I stick to the old Home Alone. I
Yeah.
think
I'm
that's
surprised
better.
that there's a new one.
Yeah,
That's
there
crazy.
is.
There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with it though. Like the
Yeah, no,
series is
nothing
good.
wrong with it. It's just, I mean, that Home Alone is kind of my era. So the old
Yeah,
one
that's the
is my
thing.
era. So I'm kind of like sticking to that. That's the one that
Yeah,
I have
same.
memories with. So yeah, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, it's like okay, like they did not Christmasly related, but they did a Matilda. I don't know if you've ever
Yeah,
seen Matilda.
I like Matilda. That's
I
good.
like the old one.
The old one is the best one.
The new one, my niece and nephew, they watch it on repeat constantly.
Is it
And
good?
I've tried to sit through it and I'm just like, no. I think because I just have that mindset of like
I can.
old Matilda, my brain is
Yeah,
like, what is this?
yeah.
I mean, it's
You just
nice.
can't have.
The songs are beautiful, but the old Matilda wasn't that, musically. So this new one is very musical, which is cute. The songs are beautiful, but I can't get into it the way, you know,
Yeah.
the old
There's
one.
too many scenes in the old one that
Yeah,
they're just golden. Like the kid who eats the chocolate, like all
yeah,
the cake. That's golden.
right, right.
Yeah.
What
Is there any
about?
like particular is there any particular song
I was
that
just
you
about.
hate the most at
I
Christmas?
was just about to ask you that. Um, I think Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas" is still any other. I don't know for some reason any other Christmassy song. I no. I'm just like I'm not
Yeah.
feeling the Christmassy spirit. But once that her song comes up, I'm like, okay, now It feels like Christmas. I don't know
Yeah.
why. That's the song for me. I love that song. I mean, I like other Christmassy songs, but they don't put me in the Christmas spirit as much as
Oh,
yeah, her
okay.
song does. So that one is like not really a repeat, but I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, it's Christmas, and I get happy.
Yeah.
And I have this thing with hearing Christmas songs before it's Christmas Day.
Oh,
Or
okay.
like seeing people with their decorations. I'm like, it's calm down. It's not Christmas yet.
Everyone's got like the decorations out in November.
I'm like, please calm down. Like my sister is such a she's like a Christmas child. She
Oh,
loves Christmas. She shops, she decorates the house every Christmas. And like, she
yeah.
has 3 kids. So I get it. She'll be even more into the Christmas spirit.
That's different, yeah.
But I'm like, no, until it's the actual day, then I get excited. Before that, not so much. I'm like, no. And I love going to church Christmas morning rather than Christmas
Yeah.
Eve. I'm
Okay.
like, let me go in the morning because it feels is in the spirit than,
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're there until midnight and it's like, oh, Merry Christmas. I'm like,
That's the thing.
doesn't really have the same feel.
That's the
To me
thing,
at
yeah.
least. To me
I
at
mean,
least.
if you can do the night one, then more power to you, I guess. That's a
Yeah.
lot. It's a lot.
When when I was younger, I used to do that with my uncle because he's a pastor. So we would do
Oh,
that. And even sometimes when I go spend Christmas with him and my cousins, like in the middle of the night, we're like still in church. It's like, and I'm like, okay. Growing up with my mom, we do like midnight mass sometimes, or we go festing in the morning,
yeah.
which is also fine. But I prefer it in the morning. And it doesn't have the same feel. Because then
Yeah,
it's like,
'cause
oh, Merry Christmas. I'm going to bed. It's like,
that's the thing. It's like you don't want to be there and be there also the same person who's cooking that day.
yeah.
That's the thing, right? It's a lot.
That's my mom. That's why she would
Mhm.
cook like morning to
That's the thing.
till evening, which is why, like as I growing up, sometimes we do midnight mass because she knows in the morning she has to wake up early and cook. Or
Yeah,
if I spend Christmas at my sister's, we don't do midnight mass. But she wakes up first in the morning
yeah.
and she like starts cooking. How my brother-in-law, they're cooking, they're prepping, and then before you eat is like in the afternoon.
Oh God,
Well,
yeah,
before you eat the food, they cook. Whoever is cooking, including my mom, is in the afternoon, not in the morning. In the morning, you can have whatever you
yeah.
want to eat. But afternoon, this is for the
Afternoon.
afternoon and the evening. And I like the food. Because the
Yeah.
point is that it's not like you're eating, depending on what it is. I mean, what's your Christmas food?
It's all Ugandan. So Matoki, you get oh,
Dude,
oh the whole thing.
same here.
That's
We make Nigerian food. Like my
the
mom, jollof rice, fried rice, moi moi, everything. We do Nigerian.
whole shebang.
The whole shebang, everything goes on. And you're like, yeah. So you're so happy because there is a lot of food. And then you just get to stuff your face and then go and
Yeah,
sleep or watch a Christmas movie. Now, I enjoy a Christmas movie. If I'm by myself, majority of the time, I'm not really in the mood for something Christmassy. But
yeah,
if I'm around
same.
like my sisters or my uncles or my aunties, then everybody is like sitting together watching a Christmas
Yeah.
movie. Then it's like, okay, this is Christmas. You know what I mean? Like this.
Now it's Christmas.
Yeah, now it's Christmas because now it feels okay. This is it. For myself, it's still Christmas, but majority of the time, it also feels like any other day because you actually can't go anywhere, which is why the roads are quiet. The street
Yeah.
everywhere is like silence. You have to be in the house because you can't go anywhere. So, I mean, so for this year, I'm going. I don't. I'm going to my uncle's this year
Oh, okay.
for Christmas. So should be fun. Let's
So
see how.
like here's a question.
Sorry.
Here's a question. Do you think turkey belongs that it still belongs on Christmas? Or should it just be taken out?
You see, I feel like turkey is like a Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I grew up having turkey during Thanksgiving Sundays.
yeah.
when we have those. Yeah,
That's the thing.
chicken is more like Christmas
That's
because
the
my
thing.
I know
Yeah.
everywhere I am, we have chicken rather than turkey. It's like chicken or fish.
Yeah.
So I don't.
Like I prefer chicken during that time.
Right? Do you have
That's the
turkey for
thing.
Christmas?
Like we had duck.
Mm,
Yeah, which is really, really good. I 100% recommend it.
I've
It's
never
really
had
good.
duck.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh,
During
okay.
that time, it's like it's duck and chicken. I
Oh,
mean, we have turkey sometimes, but it's like
yeah,
turkey's always dry. That's the thing. Like you have the
good.
marinade sauce in it. It's like
Yeah,
it's too much effort.
yeah. I feel like I don't know because it depends on how you celebrate Christmas. To be fair,
Yeah,
because I feel like if you're around people, it's also fun. If you're by yourself, it's also fun because not everyone
yeah,
has family,
that's the thing.
or not everybody who is like you know in contact with their family or have a good relationship with your family. Some people choose to spend Christmas with their friends or by themselves or with family. Either way, there's I don't feel like there's a right or wrong way to celebrate Christmas.
That's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, what is like Christmas to you? I should have started with that.
Yeah,
Like,
it was good.
I just realized I should have started with that.
For me, in terms of what is crazy? I like this question because
Yeah,
I have to process. Because we always think of like the celebration of like, oh, eating this is like how, Easter has
yeah,
become like a thing of like, oh, Easter egg hunt and everything. That takes away from the whole meaning of Easter.
that's the
Um,
thing.
hmm. I mean, it's Jesus's birthday.
Yeah,
So that, which is why I say I like to go to church first thing in the morning on that
that's the thing.
specific day because you get to look at it and like, oh, he's risen, you're celebrating that, you're happy, you're in that spirit. Um,
That's the thing.
I feel like celebrating Jesus on that day,
Yeah,
it's good.
that's
I
that's
think
that's how
main
I feel.
focus because I feel like growing up, we used to always watch, I don't know what they were called, but it was like this biblical movie. It was like a
Yeah,
tradition. I know growing up, we used to watch the movie. He's dying on the cross, he's raising, everything. It really gives you that spirit of
well, the
like, oh,
crucifixion.
yeah, yes,
Yeah,
exactly. This is what Christmas is
yeah,
about, you know. But now as an adult, I haven't watched one of those in like, I don't
that's
know
the
when
thing. It's
last time
hard
I
to
watched,
find,
yeah,
to be
when I
honest.
watched any of those. So, which is why I'm like, I prefer the good things to keep that spirits up. You go to
Yeah.
church and
Okay.
get to pray, be around other people as well. And yeah, I think that's what Christmas means to me. So because I feel like
Yeah.
once it's not like, okay, yes, church is over, you forget, oh, it's Christmas Day. No, not really. But I think that stays with me rather than it's Christmas and I'm just staying home to cook. You're only doing like the festival part of it rather than
Yeah.
what Christmas Day actually means. If you
Yeah. Yeah.
understand
It's
what I'm
true.
saying, what I'm
It's true
trying to
because
say.
like, you can actually forget the
Yeah,
actual
yeah,
meaning and why it was made and
yeah,
created. Like
exactly.
the day it was created.
Which is why I
Yeah.
mentioned Easter of how, like kids only know of like, oh, Easter egg hunts. And it's like, no,
That's the thing.
it's not just
Just
that.
chocolate and everything.
That's the festival part of it. So yeah, I think just keeping that
Um,
meaning for myself or reminding myself in a way as to what Christmas is all about rather than spending time with family and eating lots of food.
yeah.
You get me? So
Okay.
what does Christmas mean to you?
Yeah. For me, it's the same. It's like celebrating the birth of Jesus
Yes.
and also like being around other believers
Mm-hmm.
as well. So that's always
Yeah.
good to do that during that time.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, just always having that focus. Because
Yeah.
yeah, it is easy to forget and always
Lose.
focus on the
Yeah.
presents, the Christmas tree and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And spend more money on that than actually going to church.
Oh my God.
Uh,
And so there's,
it's
and
mad.
you know, I think we forget that. And there's people who are just like, they don't even go. to
Yeah,
church, and just, oh yes, Christmas, we're gonna eat, we're gonna do this, and it's like, dial it back a bit. What is
yeah.
really
Some people only
Christmas?
go to church during that time to clear their conscience for the year. That was, and then move on.
Seasonal. See, I'm not gonna, I'll put my hands up. That used to be me many,
Oh,
many,
really?
many.
Okay.
Yeah, where I never, I think there was a point in time where, in terms of my faith, it was a bit,
Yeah,
yeah, not in a great space. And so I just used to go to church seasonally just to clear
yeah.
my conscience, basically. Like, oh, okay, Christmas, Easter,
Yeah, we
Lent.
had that.
Yeah, I'm like, that used to be me. I'm like, so now since I started going back to church, I'll say more last year.
Yeah,
Actually started around December time last year. I kind of made that conscious decision, like, okay, I mean, throughout the year last year, I was still going, but it was like a on and off thing when I was in the mood. If I wake up, I wake up. If I don't, I don't, kind of thing.
yeah,
Or I made it a conscious decision last year, like, you know what? No, you need to improve your relationship with God. Let's
yeah,
start. So I started around that December, like first week of December, first
yeah.
Sunday of December.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, my birthday this year, in a couple of weeks, let's do this. And I
Oh, wow.
started
Okay.
going, and I had to think to myself, okay, because the church I used to go to was always, that's why I kind of really wasn't going, to be fair. It was always a struggle to get
Yeah,
there. So I decided, okay, I need to find one that is closer to me, that won't make me have that as an excuse, like, oh, it's too far, so I can't go. No, found one closer to me, and then there's just a walking distance from me, so I could just
wow.
go
Okay.
there and be like, okay, found one, and keep
Yeah,
up, my relationship with God, praying more, speaking to God. So, I mean, so far so good. So I'm liking it. So
okay,
I think
cool.
I think I made that decision because I wanted to improve my relationship with God. You get me? And not just be like,
Yeah,
oh, I'm praying and constantly asking for things, rather than, really just speaking to God and listening to Him speak back to me.
yeah,
So, yeah. So, which is like Christmas, I like being in there rather than just,
yeah.
yeah,
It's a
at
lot
home.
better.
Yeah.
Because at least then, you learn something for the day as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're not just going for the motion. Or like, yeah, you're not just going for a routine. Oh yeah, this Christmas, hang up a tree, get some presents for people, You actually get to actually understand the day and
Yeah.
what it
What it
means.
truly means. Yeah.
Yeah,
And I think we get so much into like celebrating it as just what it is, like, oh, it's Christmas Day, and just without realizing, oh, what exactly is Christmas?
yeah,
What does that actually mean? What do I want for myself this Christmas? What do I want for the world? What do I want for people? Blah blah blah. And you just keep thinking, oh, it's Christmas, I'm gonna go eat, I'm gonna go stuff my face.
that's
So
the
it's,
thing. Yeah.
yeah. I think reminding ourselves what Christmas truly means is, I think, it's
That's
beautiful.
important.
Hmm.
It's really important.
Definitely.
So like when it's Christmas, right?
Hmm.
What's the one thing you don't like about the day? Like is there any particular thing that people try to invite you for and you don't want to do?
Ooh. Hmm. So I think, is there anything? I'm trying to think. I feel I'm really trying to think. I feel like I don't know if I've had that, to be fair. I don't know
Okay.
if I've had I feel like just enjoying the day, choosing how I want to celebrate Christmas. I really say that's the one thing. Because especially, like I said, I started my own tradition of staying by myself. It's always like, oh, it's Christmas, so be around family.
Yeah.
I don't have to just because it's Christmas if I don't want to. You know what I mean? Just because it's Christmas. I mean, for some people, it's like, oh, yeah, it's the time to be around family because they've been busy throughout the year or whatever.
That's
But at
the
the same
thing.
time, it doesn't mean you have to do that if you don't want to. So
Yeah.
I can choose that decision of like, you know what, I'm good. I want to stay by myself. Or, you know what, oh, this year, I'm going to go down to family and spend that day.
Yeah.
And then,
Okay. Wow. So is there anything that you do particularly like leading up to Christmas?
no,
Nothing. They say don't do any preparation or like
no, apart from buy gifts for like my niece and nephew, I don't really do anything, to be fair. I actually don't.
yeah.
It's just, I mean, when I was younger, it was like gifts for everybody, my mom, my sisters, my this, my that. Now I'm like, the only people who get gifts are the children.
Yeah.
I'm not going out getting gifts for like everybody. So that's as far as I put my Christmas celebration. Like I said, older me doesn't really get excited for Christmas until the actual day. No,
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, we talked about this when you
Yeah,
literally
because
told me.
yeah,
Yeah, we
because it's
talked
really
about
hard to
this.
get really excited for it as an adult.
Yeah, I, I, I don't know. Do you do anything?
Not really, more like parties here and
Oh,
there,
okay.
but
Oh,
yeah, that's it really. No, not like parties, but like
yeah,
maybe a gathering here and there.
yeah. We're like
Yeah,
family.
yeah,
I think, to be honest, yes. If I am around family just before Christmas, because I tend to always go down like a day or two before Christmas, then obviously they're like, "Oh, let's go visit so and so. Let's go." And I'm just like, "Can
yeah.
we not? Can we just not?"
That's the thing, yeah. Because like, it's like for me, I always look forward to like parties like National Theatre and all that. So I
Oh,
was like, that's cool.
okay,
That's a cool thing.
okay. That's our end of the year Christmas party. That I actually love.
Yeah.
But yes, that's I will say I definitely look forward to.
But actually,
And
this year I think it's online, right?
yeah, I'm so sad about
Which is I'm
that
really sad. I'm sad about that. So
online. But I mean, we get to see everybody's faces.
yeah, but it's online now.
Yeah, I know. Still,
I'm always at home. It's like,
I know. It's like
um,
I wanna, you wanna get out. You wanna get out
yeah,
and have fun. So I guess that's I've I think make Christmas your own is what I'll just
yeah.
say. Make it your own, especially as you get older. It's good to have. Funny enough, I've never gotten myself a Christmas tree ever since I've lived on my own since I was how old.
Oh,
I've
really?
never gotten myself a
You've
Christmas
never
tree
gotten
because
one.
not really. It's never really been like, ooh, Christmas tree, because I'm thinking, who's gonna dismantle that? Who's
That's the
gonna pack
thing.
that all up? It's still me. So what's and also I never really have people in my house on Christmas.
Yeah,
So it feels like there's no point like decorating when there's nobody gonna
yeah,
be here except for me. And I'm not that into the Christmas spirit like that. So
yeah. Fair enough.
I mean,
Plus,
do you decorate?
it's electric bill, so it's like,
Do you
because you're not
decorate?
gonna be. Yeah, I mean, I watch people decorate. My mom puts the Christmas tree up, and like, I help sometimes, but
Yeah. I
it's
love how
just
you
it's
said I
there when
help
it's there.
sometimes.
Yeah, because by the time I want to help, it's already there. It's
It's
already
already
there.
done. It's
I have
up.
to have anything. Yeah,
Okay. Well,
that's like,
fair enough. I mean, I will say make Christmas your own, like I said. Make
yeah,
it what it is for you. If you have kids, yeah, that's sure. You celebrate. But I think also teach them what Christmas is. Because I think
yeah,
kids sometimes, especially now, I'm realizing some kids are just in it for the celebration rather
yeah.
than what it actually is in Christmas. So
That's the thing.
make
Yeah.
it your own.
Well, guys, if you this is the end of the episode, but if you have any Christmas stories you want to tell us, or any music that you like listening to, or don't like listening to,
Yeah.
let us know
Oh,
in the comments.
yes.
Yeah.
And this is
Anything
the
else?
end. Sorry.
Anything else you want to add?
Yeah. I mean, this is the end of series one for this year. So I hope you guys have enjoyed listening to us so far through all 5 episodes so far.
Woo!
So I know,
That was
woohoo.
in.
So so I mean we'll be back in the new year. That we're definitely back in the new year.
Yeah,
So I hope everyone has a lovely Christmas. Enjoy it, make it your own, like we said, you know, and just have
yeah,
fun. Just have fun. And be safe, please. Be
yeah.
safe.
Please be safe.
Yeah. Have fun. And we'll see you guys in the new year. 2024. Oh my God.
I know, right? It's so close to the new. It's crazy.
2024. Okay. Peace, guys.
All right, peace.
Bye.